Judge Judy, Sheindlin sues for defamation over National Enquirer. In Touch Weekly Stories. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Judge Judy News Channel. Hi, it's good to see you all here again. In today's video, I will show you main topic. Let's start. Judge Judy, Sheindlin sued the parent company of the National Enquirer and In Touch Weekly on Monday for a story that she said falsely claimed that she was trying to help the Menendez brothers get a retrial after they were convicted of murdering their parents. The story was first published on In Touch Weekly's website on April 10 under the headline, "Inside Judge Judy's Quest to Save the Menendez Brothers Nearly 35 Years After Their Parents' Murder," according to the lawsuit filed in circuit court in Collier County, Florida. A version of the story later appeared in the National Enquirer, a sister publication to In Touch Weekly, also owned by Accelerate 360 Media. Judge Judy, Sheindlin sued the parent company of the National Enquirer and In Touch Weekly on Monday for a story that she said falsely claimed that she was trying to help the Menendez brothers get a retrial. CBS. The 1989 Menendez murders in Beverly Hills, California, was a case of some tabloid renown. Sheindlin said she's had nothing to say about the case. Her claim guessed that the media sources involved proclamations in a Fox Country docuseries made by Judy Ramos, a lady distinguished as a substitute hearer in the main Menendez preliminary, and misattributed them to the TV judge. There was no quick remark from Accelerate 360, whose endeavor to sell the Public Enquirer last year failed to work out. The 1989 Menendez murders in Beverly Slopes, California, was an instance of some newspaper prestige. Sheindlin doesn't request a particular measure of harms, however clarified it wouldn't be modest. At the point when you create tales about me to bring in cash for yourselves without really considering reality, or the standing I've spent a lifetime developing, it will cost you, she said in an explanation. At the point when you've done it on numerous occasions, it's inappropriate and will be costly. It must be costly so you will stop. Sheindlin said she's had nothing to say regarding the case. Getty Pictures for Partnership for Woe. Sheindlin, who facilitated the partnered Judge Judy through 2021 and presently has Judy Equity, has had altercations with the Enquirer previously. In 2017, the paper withdrew and apologized for stories that dishonestly guaranteed she experienced Alzheimer's sickness and wretchedness and had betrayed her significant other. Judge Judy is heading back to TV with Judy Justice, and an insider claims CBS tried to keep it from happening. In the world of TV courtrooms, Judy Sheindlin is an absolute icon, with her eponymous series Judge Judy airing for 25 seasons before its cancellation in 2021. Now fans of the judge's tough love approach to small claims court and the feisty personality that at one time had Justin Bieber scared to death will have the opportunity to see her take on new cases on Judy Justice, as the streaming series is coming to cable. This may sound like good news to reviewers, but the announcement was apparently not so welcome for CBS, who allegedly tried to keep the deal from happening. Since Judge Judy ended, CBS has continued to air repeat episodes of the court show. Now, with Amazon's Freevee offering new content to U.S. broadcasting markets via Judy Justice, Sheindlin's two shows will likely be competing for the same time slots in some markets. An insider alleges that the Columbia Broadcasting System didn't take this lying down and has been trying to keep Judy out of the marketplace, per Page 6. Judy Justice coming to cable does seem like it would be a pretty big problem for CBS. While viewers are seemingly fine to watch Judge Judy reruns in absence of another option, what is the likelihood that they would choose a repeat episode over new content that still features their favorite TV judge? The trade reports that CBS was gobsmacked by Freevee and Sox Entertainment's bringing Judy Justice to syndication, a move that was orchestrated by Sox CEO Scott Kundal, who also previously worked with Judy Sheindlin at CBS on Judge Judy. The iNetwork is reportedly working to secure the most coveted time slots for Judge Judy, while similarly, Judy Justice has quite a bit of content to offer fans as well. Nearly 250 episodes of the court show have been produced ahead of the series premiere this fall. However, there's still at least one thing that Judge Judy can offer over the newer series, which in addition to freebie could be streamed with an Amazon Prime Video subscription. And that is seeing Judy Sheindlin work alongside bailiff Petrie Hawkins Bird. When Judge Judy ended its 25-season run, the judge's longtime bailiff was not asked to continue with her on Justice Judy, with Kevin Rasco taking over those duties. Petrie Hawkins Bird instead went to his own spin-off, Tribunal Justice, which was created by Judy Sheindlin and features a trio of legal professionals, Tanya Acker, Patricia DeMango, and Adam Levy, debating real cases. The series premiered in 2023 and is available to stream on Freevee. It will be interesting to see what happens to Judge Judy when the popular judge is put in competition with herself and Judy Justice. Keep an eye on the 2024 TV schedule for that and all of the upcoming premieres, and check your local listings to see which of these series, if not both, will be offered in your area. Meet Jerry Sheindlin, Judge Judy's husband of nearly 50 years. The Korean War veteran pioneered DNA evidence in the U.S. and appeared on the People's Court. But why did they get married twice? After a fiery meet-cute at a New York bar, Jerry Sheindlin and Judy Sheindlin have kept their spark alive in their nearly 50-year marriage, but they spent a year divorced in between. A celebrated legal mind in his own right, Jerry rose through New York's law system, presiding over the first case that admitted DNA as legal evidence in the U.S. and starred on a TV show. When it comes to power couples in Hollywood, few can beat the longevity of the decades-long relationship between wisecracking TV adjudicator Judy Sheindlin, aka Judge Judy, and her husband Jerry Sheindlin. Throughout 48 years of marriage, albeit with a brief divorce in between, the Sheindlins have managed to keep the spark of their romance alive. On Who's Conversing with Chris Wallace, as of late, Judge Judy uncovered that the way to keeping things new in her marriage is her significant other keeping up with that constitution that I fell head over heels for a long time back. What helps Mr. Sheindlin's case considerably more is that he actually has a comical inclination and is still truly savvy and sharp. This is the thing we are familiar the one who actually makes Judge Judy take a gander at him when he strolls in the room. How did past judgment on Judy meet her better half, Jerry Sheindlin? Gerald Jerry Sheindlin met his significant other at a bar in New York after he had quite recently wrapped up attempting a homicide case as a protection legal counselor and was addressing a New York Post journalist. Judy came strolling in and put her finger right in front of me and said, "And who is this?" I said, "Woman, get your finger out of my face." We've been together from that point onward, he told the LA Seasons of their most memorable experience. Prior to starting off his legitimate vocation, Jerry served in the U.S. Armed Force during the Korean conflict. He then earned his single guy's education from Long Island College, per individuals, and moved on from Brooklyn Graduate School in 1959. Per the LA Times, he was an accomplice at Adlerberg and Sheindlin for quite a long time. Then, at that point, a U.S. managerial regulation adjudicator, and in the end, a crook court judge. In 1986, he turned into a New York High Court preliminary appointed authority. In 1996, he distributed 2 books, Hereditary Fingerprinting, The Law and Study of DNA Proof, which offers point-by-point understanding into measurable DNA, and Blunt Trail, about the believability of criminological DNA as proof in view of a case that he directed. This preliminary set a trend by conceding DNA as proof interestingly and significantly affected the American law enforcement framework. Jerry made his TV debut on Individuals Court in 1999, preceding completely resigning from the High Court, per LA Times. He was the referee on the show from 1999 to 2000, and for a large portion of the 2000 to 2001 season. At the point when Jerry was first offered individual's court job, he sought his better half for guidance. "She is the person who let me know I ought to get it done. Assuming she had any reservations whatsoever, I could never have gotten it done," he told the LA Times, adding that if my show takes off and I beat her, I'm reaching Hollywood promptly to revamp the film Laying Down with the Foe. After he was supplanted in 2001 by Marilyn Millian, he said, per the record, "A piece of the experience was attempting to nip at the impact points of my better half. Tragically, I would never find her." Judge Judy separated from him after her dad's demise, yet just for a year. Per E, for the initial 12 years of their marriage, it was for the most part Judy dealing with her better half. Nonetheless, after the sad passing of her dad in 1990, the Judy equity star made a stride back and requested her significant other fare thee well of her. In Marlo Thomas and Phil Donahue book, Makes a Marriage Last, Jerry Uncovered, she shared with me, "On the off chance that you can't move this, I will separate from you." Also, I said, "No kidding, I dare you," and the following day I got legal documents. The following day. Thus, that was the finish of that. Regardless of the split, the two began to miss one another and remarried months after the fact. What number of kids in all actuality do past judgment on Judy and Jerry Sheindlin have? The Sheindlins have 5 youngsters. 3 are from Jerry's most memorable union with Susan Rosenthal, Gregory, Jonathan, and Nicole, and 2 are from Judge Judy's most memorable union with Ronald Toll, Jamie, and Adam. Jerry and Judy have no children together. They additionally have 13 grandkids, and one of them, Sarah Rose, is likewise Judge Judy's associate on Judy Equity. She fills in as a regulation representative on the show.